Well, I paid 100,000 GP for it, so might as well go check out that ancient castle underneath Figaro. There's only one way to get to underneath the desert of Figaro that I know of, and that's taking the fast travel in the castle. I do know how to get, I think, the rest of... Yeah, I think I know how to get the rest of the characters in the game, as well as a couple side quests that I want to clean up. But this one is relatively short, and also gets me something that's going to be good if I have it in the long run, rather than kind of an immediate sort of reward. Yep, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And although I don't think I can just leave through the entrance of the castle, we did learn about one alternate exit coming in here with Gerard, as he's taking the call on himself. And the second that I walk in here, well, hey, we get to see all the new characters in the dungeon. Well, in the caverns, I suppose. They do seem pretty similar to the ones that we saw coming in here during our Gerard journey, but I think they're different? I'm not entirely sure. Certainly the goblin thing there is way more floating continent looking than anything else I've been seeing up to this point. Gao. He's got the ability to confuse enemies, which is really nice, and, you know, that stone can definitely do extra damage, but to be honest, I don't know what the best... I've been messing around while grinding to see, like, what his best ability is right now, and I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I just need to go look at, like, a guide or something to really get the most out of him. Also, was that realm getting Cure 3? Let me see, because... Good. Okay, well, yeah, let's throw on Madoin so she actually starts to get some of the attacking spells rather than just healing. And then, yeah, I need somebody else to start learning Cure 3 as well. So let's start with Celis, because I usually tend to use her as healing, especially because she has such a huge mana pool. Let's, Gao, it's like, hey, if I'm not super sure about him being very useful, maybe I'll just throw that on him and... Instead, I don't know, Strength +2? MP +10%? Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, let's get him to start using some better healing spells. Make himself useful in one way here. Anyway, let's hurry up and get to that castle and not accidentally... get into a Tonberry fight, which I know is that chest right down there, which really was a lot of fun to try and deal with when I was prepping up this episode. Or Master Pug, as he's called here. Yeah, it's like, I'll probably deal with it eventually, but not right now. No. Monsters in a box, I tell ya. I think this is where I want to end up going, but... don't really remember too well. I just know that the encounter rate is hefty, and the rewards are actually pretty good, all things considered. I got like 5 magic points for that one fight earlier, which is not too bad at all. Let's get on here. And right into roughly 5 to 10 more battles before I do anything. I hope when I eventually have to play Final Fantasy 9 that they kept the whole Final Fantasy 8 thing of being able to... Where's my... What's a Super Ball? What? Anyway, I hope they keep the Final Fantasy 8 thing of being able to turn off random encounters. Because that would save me a lot of editing, I'm just saying. Alright. Here we are. Also, is this supposed to be underground? Because I'm noticing a lot of grass around here. Something's casting meteor around here. Back in the War of the Magi. Actually, was the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago? Because they said that it's like they set the world back 1,000 years, but they never really said if it was 1,000. Anyway, there's Odin. That's obviously who I'm here for. Because, yes, I was wondering when you got this guy in particular. And it wasn't until I finally explored down here I was able to figure that out. Is that like Zangetsu in the future or something? Because I don't remember it being... Well, boy, a lot of the names really have changed in the course of the series, haven't they? I didn't know that they gave those little ghost things the cheeky hand-waving animation like that. Well, guess what happened to him? Okay. Well, I'm going to go get that Magicite. Also, check out Barb E. Samurai and Suryander. Sure. But Barbie is, yeah. I see. Sort of seems like a weird character to be appearing here. Oh, well, that said, at least none of these characters do seem particularly tanky, so that's good for me, at least, because I'm not really taking out my A team right now anyway. Oh, man. A whole box set, eh? I mean, it's literally just like a box with hands, which I guess I kind of like. That's a very dumb-looking creature, but whatever. You know, I'm going to be honest, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be the first time I saw it. It's just like, oh, really? Just like that. And yes, it's not even so much that he has Meteor. It's not even so much that he has the Atom Edge. At level up, speed +1, baby. Finally gonna not have to deal with enemies always going before me at all points in time. Oh, man. That's... Well, after I grind up quite a bit. But still, it's super worthwhile. Gold hairpin. I mean, I thought that looked pretty good, but I don't know. I haven't really been using it too much. And it is like an entire castle. You can kind of go around here, check out some lore and everything. Oh no. No, man. Terra, I think, does actually have something to say about that, but unfortunately don't have her in the party at this point. Did the first time that I came in here. And she gave kind of the spiel on, like, the war against Magicite. The war against Magicite. The war of the Magi. Whatever it is. The war fought using Magicite, I assume. You know, I think that's one of the things that I came up way earlier in the game, but I kind of missed when it came to actually doing the video, was the fact that espers are, in fact, like magical weapons created by the goddesses in their war effort. So it's like they're not naturally occurring type of things. Oh man. Oh, it just used it on themselves. Good. Yeah, it's like that, much like the Empire using magic-infused soldiers. It's like, but way back in the day, the War of the Magi, where it also fought using magically enhanced soldiers in the same way. It's got I mean, you see the little threads there. It's just too bad they didn't really follow up on it as much in the story because, I don't know, I think that's kind of interesting. Hey, can I actually just warp out of here? No, of course not. Well, I'm just going to be leaving, so I'm going to cut right here. Well, speaking of Terra, let's go get her right now. Did a little bit more exploring around in the town, and I did find out exactly what you need to do. It's go into one of the other houses. I know, it's one of those things that maybe if I just checked around a little bit more, it would have been easier, but I don't know. I don't want to kill Funbaba just yet, because we all know that's where this is going, of course. It's so unfortunate. I love that guy so much. I don't want it all to end here, but I do want Terra back as a party member, because she is very good and has a lot of, and has a lot of skills right now. Okay, yeah, so basically they left. Terra is no longer here. That's your hint to go into one of the other houses in the village. And I looked at that and I was just like, oh, this is an impossible to solve puzzle. Well, that's simple enough. So I've heard. It's kind of interesting that this entire plot line is completely separate from the whole thing with Funbaba. It's not like Funbaba is somebody that specifically attacks pregnant women or something like that. I'm just like, this plot's boring without some sort of fight. We got this great design here. How can we not put it in the game? Anyway. Solarplex, we'll see, man. I'm probably doing this way later than you're intended, so somehow I don't think this is going to be too rough at all. Yeah, let's just go throw on the Cure 3 right now. Just the style on him, for no reason. Now, I don't really remember exactly what Funbaba's weak to, though, so what do we got here for this? Because I'm not entirely, I think he's ice or something, right? 31, poison, huh? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Got like a bio or whatever it's called here. Somewhere around here. Not really something that, poison has not really been all that useful for a lot of this game so far. Sort of interesting to see. In fact, I would say that due to the fact that the undead enemies heal from it, it hasn't really been something I've wanted to use too much up until this point. To Funbaba. Truly a landmark day. Oh, come on. We really doing this again? Well, that's unfortunate. At least still got Celis in the party, though. Why'd you have to knock out 2 party members before coming out here? It would have been easier if we had all 3, Well, anyway, yeah, you got bio too, so let's get on with it here. I'm gonna say right now, yeah, there's no point in using the sketch. It's clearly not doing that much damage, but I'm doing it anyway because I like Funbaba once again. If you're not getting that, there you go. That's the damage. And he also just straight up heals from magic now. I don't think that's going to be continuing past this point, but at the same time, it's nice to have. Means that you're at least not going to lose this, largely scripted fight at this point now. Dealing 10,000 damage is pretty nice. Sama doesn't actually get poisoned from it, though, which is interesting. Ah, well. If she was permanently in her super form, that would be pretty nice, I'm just saying. But, I don't think that happens. At least, I guess I don't really mess around too much with the morph form regardless, so maybe I should be doing that more. Ah, rest in peace, you beautiful, man. I mean, to be fair, in this form, Terra did destroy maybe a couple houses and stuff like that before Ramu got her in Zozo. Determination? Hatred? Oh, it's love. Okay. Oh? When I saw this a little bit earlier, I was just like, oh, wait, is she like bringing life back to the village or something? Because I thought that the grass... I'm always obsessed with the grass, as you know. I don't know, I just think it's a good signifier as to the general health of the world. Alright. Alright, and there we go. Unfortunately, I guess Gao and Cyan are just out of the party now. But, whatever. Gao sucks anyway. Well, let's get her kind of equipped up with everything possible. At this point in time, Starlet might not be a bad option either. And I should probably go get Cyan back in the party, but I think Gao's going to be taking a backseat. Actually, no, I don't really need to mess around too much with... of course. Like, really, just like the 1 second walking outside of the village here. Well, hey, there's the Delta Bugs, which I don't think I ever showed off before. The point was that I was just going to walk back to the airship because I was going to say it doesn't matter if I change up the party because I'm going to be doing so regardless with the next thing that I want to do. I've been putting it off for quite some time here, but I think it's time to go get Locke, and I'm not entirely sure if the game gives you any hints as to this is how you're supposed to go and get Locke, but also should probably go unequip all non-party members for the time being. There we are. Yeah, it's like I don't know if the game actually gives you any indication as to this is exactly where Locke is, but it is a gigantic landmark on the map, so obviously I was going to go check it out regardless. The gigantic Star Mountains. I don't really know why he's been hanging out here, but sure, whatever. Alright, obviously gonna have Celis. Let's have Terra heading up the other party. Terra's been out of battle for a while, even though she is pretty high level, so I think Edgar's kind of like a good choice there as sort of like a secondary thing. Cyan also has like the Genji glove, and of course I just like Sabine, and he's got like a lot of good stuff. Let's get Realm in the first party. Setzer's been decently leveled up, even though, you know, he's not that great of a character. And I don't know, whatever, Strago, because very disappointed with you. Yeah, I waited explicitly to get Terra just so I wouldn't have to take Gao with me. Alright, finally doing the whole two party member thing, which is... It's been a time, hasn't it? And sprint shoes, because I don't know if anybody actually has sprint shoes in this party comparatively. Well, now we do. Alright, let's do this. Big dungeon. And actually, like, utilizing the whole, like, two-party system here, too. So, that's going to be something to keep in mind as you're kind of going through here. What? Strago, why are you Moogle? Strago, what's going on? What's up with the Moogleness here? I'm confused. I guess that was the Mog suit or whatever that I got earlier. But, I didn't realize that it was going to be this, drastic of a change. Blowfish. And I do think the phasers prevent you from running away in battle. Not that I'm really too worried about doing that right here. Should be able to just fight them regularly anyway. Although the fact that the Trump item, the Trump weapon is still on Setzer is going to be kind of annoying. Nice. That was quick. But because, yeah, he's going to... If he kills those guys, they just come back with full health, which is real obnoxious. But that's okay. Oh, man, I'm realizing right now, it's like, I gotta go. I didn't actually get everyone healed up here, did I? Oh, well, whatever. The Ether, that's fine. I'm not really going to worry too much about using that later. Cool. Whoops. Well, that's my own greed. That's the chest greed that you get there, after all. I suppose I can't really say that I didn't see it coming or anything. Alright, just bolt him. Bolt him and bolt is what I say. I've definitely said this many times, by the way. For whatever reason, I don't know why exactly it works that way, but the flowers don't take a whole lot of damage. I do not get that whole deal. Uh-huh. Well, didn't even hit anything anyway. Because that seemed like an interesting combination of things. I get that to do again. Well, anyway. Yeah, of course. I mean, I guess they are water creatures, aren't they? So, and they look like just gigantic piles of coral. Still, though. Yeah, come on, hit something with it. I assume this is probably just instant death, but still, I wanna see how this kind of works anyway. And the Pearl Rod's not working out as well as I was hoping it would. I don't really know what the whole like Moogle thing actually does in terms of gameplay. But because I never really use Strago. I mean, you know my party. It's like Celis, Terra, and the two brothers. Maybe Locke in there if I feel like it. Basically. 6 magic points. Not too bad. Everybody's learning stuff real quick. It's just, yeah, as always, don't really want to try and revive a character when they're down because that just opens you up to getting attacked again. It's real annoying in that way. Well, anyway. Yeah, Cure 2 is starting to kind of fall off in usefulness. Used to be able to full heal for quite a while. Hey, nice. But I guess not really too much anymore. Anyway, that's what you're actually supposed to do. Alright, and then in the meantime, it's just basically going to be like, walk around until you find a switch to let the other party go forward, and yeah, rinse and repeat. Alright, in the meantime, hey, tricksters! Those are the things that were kind of preventing me from leaving the floating continent. Or, well, not them specifically, but the same graphic. Kind of a pushover, which is good because, yeah, it makes it real easy to beat them and not have to worry too much about that. Right? Team Terra has yet to get in a fight. Well, at least until now. And yeah, I mean, you know, just because I'm here right now, let's actually go what's going to be the major strategy for, like, this area. Just straight up killing the phase. And then, again, straight up killing the phase and then, like, running away. Because I ain't going to mess around with this too much. These things are just... It's just too annoying to fight a lot of these enemies here is the thing. Especially when the Cyan is going to get killed that easily. Okay, come on now. Really? Well, I'll skip back in there. You guys couldn't even kill a single big head creature. All right, anyway. Jeez, I tell you. Characters had one job, and it was just to kill a single enemy. Utterly failed. Anyway. Okay, yeah. And of course, since Locke has been through here, he has taken every one of the treasure chests around, so I don't think there's too much point in... Well, except for that one that I saw earlier, I guess, but... Yeah, it's just opening myself up to more battles. Alright. So... Oh, yeah, I also missed a chest there, but... Oh, well. It was probably empty anyway. Well, anyway... Gotta stop saying that over and over every time I get out of a battle. Okay. Now that I have that opened up, it's just a literal hop and skip right over here to getting the next switch that I need to open. So maybe that chest there has something inside that I want, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I do think I walked right past the switch that I meant to go to, but hey, it gives me a good opportunity to at least heal up with a tent right now, because even trying to run away from a lot of these battles, it's still getting hit pretty hard. Anyway, that should be nice. And then... Yep, right there. That's a little hard to see. What can I say? I'm also starting to run out of warp stones for the first time ever. So that's a lot of fun. But I'm sure it's probably still going to be lasting me for a huge portion of the game, if not the rest of it at this point. I mean, if 100 warp stones has lasted me until now, I don't see why it's gonna start to pick up anymore. Okay, right up here through the spikes. And I think I should be draining the water out of here next, if I'm not wrong. Oh, but first gotta do this whole thing. Which does seem almost kind of clever, but you're really just following one straight path. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really the most amazing dungeon design. This is just going to be empty, isn't it? Of course it is. I cannot believe that Locke, especially by himself, was willing to run around here and jump on each one of these stones, but I guess that's what happened. I'm not entirely sure if this means that I can walk over the lava now. It doesn't seem like I should. It just seems like they darkened that graphic, but, I mean, I guess whatever you say, game. Alright. Well, let's get on here and probably fight another 5 battles, if I'm not wrong. There. Get through there easy enough. Yeah, huh? I don't think so. I mean, I guess I can see why Locke didn't take that one. But, yeah, no, I'm not fighting one of the elemental dragon super bosses right now. That would be ridiculous. I guess we both got to get up there. Okay, fine. That shouldn't be too difficult, because after all, I think we're kind of through most of it, right? Certainly feels like it. Still dealing with those phases is, pretty annoying. I keep forgetting where I keep my Phoenix Downs, which is maybe even more annoying than anything else. It's literally the second thing on there. You'd think that I would be able to see it easier. Oh well. Now, let's get down into Lava Land and see how not deadly... How did Locke get through here? without having at least one other person with him. Oh well. Bam, bam. Let's go. I mean, I don't really know if, like, having those 2 rocks available there was really the deciding factor, but maybe they're just bouncy rocks. Alright. Anyway, that dragon. Those dragons do a lot of damage. I'm just too hesitant about fighting them now. And here we are. Finally! Oh, it's Magicite. Hey, here's my Magicite, finally. The proper Proper branding for the channel. That means it's still usable? Yes, yes, yes. That's fine. Don't know why it required such a ridiculous quest to go get him, but... whatever. At least, yeah, is this everybody now? Shadow. Still missing Shadow, and then there's also, like, a couple new characters that you get in here, but... It's like Shadow's gonna be coming up next, I think. Looks like it already did shatter. Yes, of course. It's all the stuff that he had taken from the cave. Which, I mean, really not that much after all. Oh no, we got an appointment with several other characters to get as of right now. Really, we just get these two guys? Nah, okay, fine. At least throw on the sprint shoes. Please, for the love of God. And Thief Glove? Maybe not the worst. What does the Dragon's Horn do? Makes jump continuous. Uh-huh. I don't know if I'm going to be ending up using that all that much. But sure, Thief Glove, whatever. Attacks are nice. You know, aside from that, it's a good thing that we are right next to Kolingen, because there is one thing that I want to do right over here. Hey, back in the world of balance. There was the... Actually, first off, what I should do is probably switch out the party members. But, yeah, back in the world of balance, there was that Colosseum. And now that it's the world of ruin, kind of got them all back and ready to go. All right. Yeah, let's get to Terra, Celis. Well, actually, Celis, then Terra, of course. She's been demoted from main character. And Edgar, because I like the drill. Get all the best characters here. Okay, let's get down to that Coliseum and see what's up. Because, yeah, it's not... For whatever reason, it's not having to go and talk to Shadow again. It's that you gotta go in here to get her back. Hey, there's Ultros. Yeah. So, hey, we finally find out the fate of him, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, there was a Owzer's whole deal. Maybe that would be it. Talk to him twice? I can give it a try at some point in time. But yeah, now as it turns out, the Ultros is doomed to be a receptionist for the rest of time, I guess. I don't know. All right, sure. And yes, that's who I'm looking for. Because that is one of the things that I did pick up in the cave. Well, I went back later and picked it up. I didn't really pick it up so much any time prior to that, even though I probably should have. And hey, there's that one guy, Siegfried, saw earlier, going into the Figaro cave. Not that really matters too much right now. So they're looking for a striker. Well, it's obviously what I need to do here. Put up some sprint shoes. No. Where is it? Here we go. Shadow Chupin. Just get a lockout here. Why not? He's got the engine glove on. We haven't seen him in a while. Sure. Well, that was easy. Ha ha ha! Why Striker Chupin? All right. I think that's all I need to do, right? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, that's all I remember was that it's like, oh yeah, Striker will... Oh yeah, there she is. No. Let's keep him here right now because there is one more thing that I want to do today. And I'm going to hang up this kind of long episode, what with the whole problems happening after dying and not having saved for a while. And that's head over to... Well, actually, no, there's two things I want to do, isn't there? Maybe I will actually go and start doing like a couple things off screen just because, oh my god. There's so many like little side quests here. No, let's do them all here. Narsh. So, yeah, we're told about, well, two things I want to do here. And that's, well, not even told about. But there's been that one Esper that's been here the entire game so far that has been causing a lot of problems. And I think it's now maybe finally time to go deal with it. Seems like maybe not a terrible idea. Also, yeah, let's get Phoenix out here and actually get Life 3, which I think is like it raises you a second time after you fall, so not bad. And sure, we'll go Starlit. Then I don't know. You do anything? You don't have all the Palador stuff. You still have Odin? Excellent. That's what I'm looking for. And that's why I waited until I got Locke to come in here. Because that's going to be pretty helpful right now. Otherwise, I think you're kind of limited in the things that you can actually do here. Now, is the weapon shop guy specifically that we were told has something to give me? So think that's who I probably want to go hit up first, if anybody. Does he got to do the wink every single time? I mean, I guess so. Hey, yo, what up? Hell yeah, dude. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice, but I do want to keep the stone. I just... Like, I want more Magicite after all. Fair enough. Let's actually go see, like, what does it do? Only 6, eh? And it learns you Ultima. Eh? That's fun. Turns an enemy into an item. Huh. Well, I guess I'll learn it. I don't know if Edgar's really the best character to be throwing that onto, but whatever, it's fine. As it is, there's, I still want to go check out that Moogle, and of course the Esper that's been in the back of the cave forever now. Been such an important part of the plot, and now it's just like, side quest. To actually go, I mean, presumably fight and get it in the first place. But for right now, I do actually need to go get back to the caves, as it were. Which I think I can get in through here, right? Or maybe in through... Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, that secret entrance or something, but yeah, I guess I gotta go take the other entrance, which is all the way back at the beginning now, isn't it? Oh, well, it's not that much of a trip. After all, it is a town, which... Actually, I think, can't I just go forward here? It did at the very start of the game, so I think that would still hold here, right? Yeah, as it is, I mean, I think you're probably supposed to be coming back to this place after you get locked quite a while later, because these enemies are not particularly tough, now are they? But, I mean, I wanted to get the Ragnarok Magicite like that. And I think it's worth it. Alright, yeah, I think this is the right way in here. And hopefully it's just run all the way into the back, too, to get to what I'm looking for. Because I don't really remember what the layout of this place is at all. And, of course, they moved it. Ah, dang. Well, I guess I gotta go look around a little bit more, then. I mean, it's just gotta be somewhere pretty close here that I'll find the said Moogle and also, you know, everything else. That Moogle, I think I could have gotten, like, way earlier in the game, in fact. It's just, well, I didn't really remember where to go or anything, so didn't end up doing that. I did jump pretty quickly into the whole world of ruin by going into the floating continent, after all. So I guess it's not too surprising that I maybe did miss out on a little bit here and there. Oh well. Anything that you miss in the early game, you pretty much can get in the world of ruin anyway. So I don't think I missed too much. Anyway, is this where I want to go? Oh yeah, this is the place where we met up with Kafka. Oh. Well, that might not be good when I get out of this battle, but I suppose what I'm going to do first is perhaps do a little bit of healing while I'm right here before I go and fight some sort of, I assume, ice dragon. I mean, I just knew that this place needed somebody to do lockpicking, and I remembered the Ragnarok. I kind of vaguely remembered the Ragnarok sword and everything. It's just... Yeah, I certainly didn't remember this. I didn't really do too much scouting of this area, is what I'm trying to say. Nah, well. Suppose we'll see if I can just run away from it anyway. Because I still don't know if I can take on some of those, Okay, it's not actually chasing me. Good. I suppose I do have a save point right here. Maybe I should at least go try and take it on. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how sure I am of my abilities on this one. Wizard? Oh yeah, it's those little things. Feel like I haven't seen him for a while. That said, muting me is not really going to be doing too much, considering I'm just going to be doing some regular attacks to take him down easy. That is still the silliest status effect in the game. Just the gigantic mute over the enemy. Or myself, as it were. Alright, well, let's go give her a try. Yep, it is indeed Ice Dragon. And boy, is it not particularly impressive looking. That said, I'm sure that it's probably very impressive when it actually starts attacking me. Steal stuff. Always steal stuff. That Dims the Dragon's probably got some good things. Really? Not at all. I mean, I'm not going to say that you can't do that. I'm just going to say... Really? You're really not going to do it? Anyway, it is hitting pretty hard, so... Should be... Well, I guess I don't really need to do that each time now, do I? No, I just want to do a quick scan. See what we got going on here. It's probably weak to fire, right? But... I want to see that for sure anyway. At least now I have my A-team kind of going here, so it should be a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. It's not actually that powerful, but it is a very high level. Yeesh. That said, as long as I keep on top of healing, I think I'll probably be okay. Just keep drilling down and all that. Also, I should check, like, what does the Phoenix do? I mean, I guess I might as well check, right? Is that like re-raise or something? You know, the ability that when you die, you just instantly come back to life. Because that's something that I would be interested in. Sure. Or is it just like a heal? It missed, so I don't know. I guess it probably... What it probably does is it probably just revives every character. For an ungodly amount of mana, it looks like... Okay, I should probably just be doing regular hits with both Locke and Celis, because after all, I do have the Genji Glove. And then, like, fire with Terra and Edgar. Because although it is doing... Oh no, I actually took it down pretty easily. Yeah, it didn't have a whole ton of health. It just was able to do a lot of damage, but healing, like, every single round made it so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, 10. Not bad. Also, Force Shield. 7 dragons left. That's a lot of dragons, man. I mean, I know where a couple of them are, but I don't know. There you are. Yes, can we finally end this dumb storyline in the game that has been going on way too long? Let's scan it first. I'm going to say probably... fire, considering it is frozen or something, but I suppose we'll see. 62, 30,000, weak against fire. There you are. And also capture. Wow, boy, is it weak against fire. Okay, well, that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this. Doesn't have anything, eh? That's too bad. That's kind of what I was hoping to get there. Like, special enemies should have special items, right? That's the way I look at it. But I suppose the game does not agree now, does it? Alright, that said, it's just like, yeah, a couple more hits of this, it ain't going to be standing up too much longer. I mean, it can do that as much as it wants, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference now, does it? Yeah, in fact, there you go. For something that has really been such a big part of the storyline so far, it didn't really put up that much of a fight, really. Yeah. No, but, like... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, you're not gonna fight me again, are you? Because I swear to God. Alright, cool. Alright. Yep, there. Wait, can I just, like, drop down there or something? Oh, yeah. Apparently, like, I guess they... I was just gonna use Warpstone, but that's much easier. Because, like, I was wondering if that was supposed to be, like, a, hey, you're, Really? Well, never mind then. I thought that it was going to be a nice, easy way out of here, but I guess here we are. Scan it, and let's see what we got. That said, I mean, it's not a Master Pug this time. Okay, fine. Whatever. I guess it is a big deal anyway. How much health does it have? Maybe I can take it down pretty easily anyway. Only 8,000. Weak against fire, lightning. Okay. I can do that easy enough. Easy enough. Not really easily, though. Clearly. Doesn't have a ton of health. Man, if this is where I'm going to die right here, this is going to, like, not be great. Against the Tonberry, basically. Come on. Okay. Well. This is not what I wanted to see, I'll be honest. Oh, come on now. Gotta be so fast. Oh, there we go. Good. That was kind of absurd. I said magic points is cool and everything, but not at the... considering that I lost, like, all of my party members doing that. What a horrible enemy. Anyway... Oh, maybe this is where Mog is compared, you know, thinking about it. Especially considering that there is a whole, like, music something going on. Poppers? Oh, come on. What are these enemies in here now? Well, whatever. It shouldn't be too difficult to take these out comparatively. Even as much as they are turning me into imps right now. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Always with the be confused, or you best be frozen. Stuff like that. So these are some pretty annoying enemies I'm noticing. Even though they don't seem to be particularly tough otherwise. No, can't use anything like that. Okay, well, regular attacks then it is. Then fire to just kind of end it off, I suppose. Oh, they also got stone. That's great. You love to see it. Well, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, well, maybe I'm just instead gonna run away from these characters because this is too annoying to deal with. Alright, well, anyway, not a big deal, but not great either. Why is my A-team losing against... Oh, wow, I actually ran out of mana. Why is my A-team losing against, squirrels is, I think, the real question. One that is probably not going to be answered. Yeah, I didn't even see, though. What does the, Tritalk, or whatever it's called, do? 3-way attack? Oh, okay. Ain't too bad. Ain't too shabby. I guess that's probably pretty good, all things considered. It's just sort of a basic upgrade from Odin, so... yeah, that's definitely something to equip up on, let's say Terra, if she already has everything. Not quite, but soon enough, I suppose. Actually, you know what? I bet it is probably... I probably do want to put it on Edgar, just because, well, I don't think is using too much of anything else. Oh, he's using, like, Ragnarok. Which, yeah, it's something. So getting some big elemental attacks might also be good, too. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Well, as soon as I find this one character, I'm out of here, by the way. I'm not even going to be messing around with this any more than I absolutely have to. Because it is already quite frustrating, and we just started. I'll say this, larger area than I expected. Because I thought that it was just going to be like, try talk, and then we're done. Cool and great. I suppose maybe I should try to check on the upper level stuff there, but, I don't know. Does it really matter too much? Am I just going to fall anyway? Said I wasn't going to be running out of the warp stones anytime soon, but after going through some fight-heavy areas, it's looking like I might actually be doing so. Yeah, of course. Should have seen that coming, really. Seems like there's a greater possibility than I expected. Alright, anyway. Is this the correct one? I mean, it's still going to throw me down through the floor, but yes. Good. Oh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Terrato. Yeah, whatever. I am totally okay with this. If it means getting a match site out of the deal. Of course. I would say, if anything, this at least does mean that I do actually get a little bit of extra stuff out of it anyway. With the ability to, of course, get extra experience too. Anyway. Really, how come nobody has anything around here? I feel like I am not getting nearly... are you... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You say. Well, that seems like a problem. It does not appear to be as powerful as the stuff there was implying. No, not at all. That said, that might be a problem. Yeah, I think I'm actually getting most of the Magicite at this point in time too, on top of all the party members and everything. Ain't too bad at all. Yeah, really starting to come up to the end of the game. I mean, even though there's still 2 other things I want to do in this episode, I already accomplished an awful lot just by itself. Alright, come on. This can't be lasting too much longer now, can it? And the answer is no, not at all. Wow, 10 GP. Obviously the Magicite was the real prize. Okay, see you later. Oh, boy. Well, didn't find the Moogle, but whatever. At least I can now leave with, all of the stuff that I really want to get intact. And in fact, I could just warp stone my way out of there the entire time, as it turns out. Oh well, not a big deal. Well, that's pretty much everything at least all like the major stuff done, but there is still like a couple extra things I want to do that I can do right now. So what I'm going to do instead is switch out Locke for Cyan, because, you know, one of the areas that I had on the list that was given to me back in can't even remember the name of it anymore now. Wait, no. Missing. Been playing this too long here. Should go take a break or something. Nah, it's fine. There shouldn't be too much more stuff left, really. Okay. Celis, give me Edgar, and then give me Cyan, because that's the only other dude that I really need here right now. Yeah, should be good. But yeah, like a couple of places that I got back in Miranda said that like Doma Castle also has some interesting stuff going on in it. And I believe one of the thieves that I talked to a little bit earlier said that they didn't want to sleep in the castle. So that's kind of the thing that I'm going to be looking to do right now. Although before I even start up with that, I think I should probably maybe go and tent it up just to make sure that I am not going to run out of mana like I kind of have been doing up to this point. Yes, excellent. All right, let's jump right in there then. Because this should be... Well, it ain't going to be easy. From what I remember, at least the first time I played this game, but it's going to be easy enough to do. And hey, I remember the area to go to as well. And they want to sleep in here. Well, of course I got to go sleep in here. And especially with the guy who, you know, lived here for a very long time. It's the only sensible thing to do. So, yeah, I mean, these days that would be memes. But since this was a game that came out in the mid-90s, instead it's references to... Well, it's references to the Three Stooges. Well, I mean, these days it would be memes, or it would just be, you know, more accurate translation. All right, cool dream world. And also, I notice right now that Celis, well, whatever. I mean, I should be able to get these party members back pretty quickly, but it's like, it's still so painful to go around without any sprint shoes. You'll get a unique set of enemies in here, which I'm not going to fight as a single character, even though I accidentally did anyway. I guess they're not that powerful. Maybe I'll go for the actual battle then instead. Because the plan here was to actually get back some of my party members before I started to do any of the fights, but it's not too bad. Maybe this is, again, one of those ones that was meant to do a little bit earlier, or is just planned to only have one party member at a time around here. Oh, man, I better not be stopped right now. I definitely am. Well, this is going to be annoying. So, yeah, Final Fantasy VI. Still a pretty great game. Been enjoying it a lot. I mean, I think that... it is definitely still a standout in the genre of JRPGs for good reason. And I can appreciate that. Especially because, I mean, it's like, it should go without saying that this episode right here being so extra big is because, well, like, I want to keep playing it. This is some good stuff. I'm totally into, like, finishing up a lot of these side quests. Even though I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to do that at the very beginning of the game. That said, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing that for, like, the rest of this, but maybe. All right. You got the running shoes, right? Okay, thank God. Because that's exactly what I need. I know, this is just the same thing. I do remember right now that I did forget to take the Phoenix off of Locke, which is too bad, because I really could have used his whole, the Life 3 that I would have eventually got there. Or, like, Mass Res. Yeah, we all knew this was coming. And with these weird-looking things. Well, anyway, each one's got their own elemental resistances and whatever. I'm just going to take out the fire one first, because that's the one that has the big heal spell, which is definitely not what I want to see a whole lot of. So, yeah. I mean, aside from that, they're literally... They got Three Stooges here. I don't really think that we're going to be too difficult in terms of an enemy. That said, this attack, though, is pretty annoying. I'm going to make sure that I don't have every single one of my party members get hit by it. As much like having everybody be a zombie, that is instant death. As you do. As you do. I think if you take out even one of them, then it will, well, here, let's go with the morph. I think if you take out even one of them, it will, just totally... Don't hit Terra. Sure. That's totally fine. You can't use the Delta attack anymore, but still. Gotta get to that point first. Oh yeah, I'm noticing right now, the morph lasts for much, much longer now. Look at that. So that is definitely something to be thinking about. Trying to get some more usage out of that, because it used to be like one turn of that is all you were getting. But now I'm doing like 10,000 damage per hit. Okay, Terra's gotten a lot better. I keep saying, it's been some time since I played the game, so... Didn't really remember it too well. Like, yeah, that probably combined with like some like Ultima or whatever would mean extremely easy fights here on out. Should probably also maybe like remedy Celis. Edgar, as much as I do like him and everything, the drill damage is, I'm sure, as you can probably tell, starting to fall off quite a bit compared to just like big magic attacks. So I think I am going to have to be switching him out for different characters soon enough. That said, this should not be too much of a problem at all. Finish him up. Yeah, especially if Terra's going to be doing like several thousand damage with each hit here. Come on. Like, one more will probably do it. Especially because they're only magic attacking characters. There we go. That was annoying. That said, still not really the most threatening of characters now, are they? Okay, let's get to saving Cyan, because, I mean, obviously, having him buffed up is not too bad. I do like him quite a bit as a character, after all, so it is totally worthwhile to have him. What did they say back in Miranda? Or was it, like, Zozo? I don't really remember, but it's like, yeah, if he got over his demons, you would be the most powerful warrior ever. These are the same characters that appeared... Oh, I don't have any more warp stones. I actually did run out of them. Oh, no! Well, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, these are the same characters that appeared all the way back in the underground castle. That's interesting. Not going to be able to stand up to me too much either, so... Considering that was at the beginning of the episode that I was doing that. Yeah. Still, being an imp is not great. I must say, I'm not a big fan. I'll get over it pretty quickly, though. There we are. Everybody's getting levels and everything too, so that's good. It's just, you know. Alright. Don't get the ability to do... Well, whatever. I got plenty of remedies to get this working anyway. And even like the green cherries and everything too. So, not all that big of a deal. And hey, it's the Phantom Express again. Don't get the good music though, unfortunately. Man, I love that track. That's a really good one. Anyway, unfortunately it is also a lot more puzzle focused this time. How much money do I have right now? 200,000. Yep, I knew it wasn't even all that bad of a deal to get the 200,000, or the 100,000 tip there anyway, because I certainly didn't remember it. Oh, wait, no. I do that one. It's order of operations and all that. And then we do that one. Okay, now I can hit this switch. There we go. Because even though it looks like you should be able to walk around that, you can't. Because of course you can't. I don't... Yeah, no, I think it's the opposite way. It's like, I do not remember how you find this out, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Just do it anyway. Okay. No, still not there. Because I mean, there's only so many combinations that you can do here, of course. Is it like that, for example? No. There we go. Good. Yeah, I don't really remember how you're supposed to find that one out, but I suppose it doesn't really matter too much now, does it? Because either way, I have finished it. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Let's go fight a really annoying boss. I'm ready for it. I'm not ready for it, but... Oh, wait, no, it's... Actually, right, if I leave through here... So not fighting the Phantom, at least yet. Or ever again. There's no real reason to do so. Well, that's a familiar sight. Don't really remember Cyan being in here too much, but I guess he was. I think like one of the few times I'm going to be able to actually get to relive the glory days of having the Magitech armor in here. With all of its overpoweredness. Not that it really matters too much. Can easily just finish up most of these enemies like no problem at all. Use the bolt beam over and over. Is it just like a mechanical enemy? I don't know. What does Exford do? Doesn't even matter. I do like that Terra does have a lot more experience using the armor though, because that's fun. It's like, of course you would. Yeah, you're not fooling me, because I remember getting fooled by that earlier, and it was frustrating. Otherwise, you just keep going around in a circle. Dream logic and all that, you understand. Well, I'd say we've woken up, but it's clearly still very sepia tone around here now, isn't it? That's what I'm trying to do. It's a dream. You know, that's where dreams come from, your soul. Rex Soul. That's what I was thinking of. Oh boy. And that thing is, I mean, he can just cheese it out. There's ways to do that, but I'm going to fight him for real. Because I might as well, you know? If I'm going to be doing the whole video series and everything, I might as well try and fight him as best I can. And of course, the only place that he could possibly be is right up at the throne room. So let's go right there. Yeah, let's fight. Because this one's going to be... critical mass? Really? That's how we're going to describe it? Alright, anyway, let's do this. When you're about to expire. So basically I gotta be at critical health before he even decides to show back up. Otherwise, these things, if I remember correctly, just keep... If you fight them, it's like they're easy to take down, but they also just revive themselves immediately. So, yeah, no real point in doing so. Alright, let's start beating up our own party members. This is a thing that's been in the Final Fantasy series for a long time, being able to target yourself with fighting. Like, I remember Final Fantasy II, that was a major way that you got health back. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that one, but that's okay. And there we go! Alright, now quickly, before everybody dies. You got this, Terra, I believe in you. But oh, good God. I mean, at least I got him back here, because I kind of needed him to be, so I should be able to kind of deal with this. Probably even with Terra herself, considering she has that whole morph ability that is so powerful. That's clever. You cast it on the guys themselves so that it reflects onto them. And by clever, I mean stupid. It's like, why would you do that? Anyway, give me back all my party members so that I can kind of, like... Maybe I will just fight him only with Terra because, you know... Otherwise, oh, no. I think I can actually get Edgar back up here. Which is good, because I could really use that right now. Really use all of my party members, I'm just saying. That's okay. Oh, Zinger. Okay, well, I guess he only appears for a brief period then, when that happens. Very cool. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I don't remember if that's how that worked or not. And then we'll just get, whoops, that was enough to kill him. Again. Okay, you know what? Just morph and let's do this. I'm ready for it, baby. Although I should have probably checked to see, like, you know, what is he actually weak to first? Rasp, sleep. Whatever, let's just hit him with Big Bolt. Oh, cool. I hate this guy so much. Well, this is gonna be kind of a problem now, isn't it? Instead, I don't know, Life Fun, Celis if I possibly can. Mm-hmm. Ah, well. No more morphing for this battle, I suppose. Alright, come on. Do I actually need to go attack myself to be in critical mode again? God, this is such an annoying fight. To be honest, I think it's probably like best if I just kind of skip ahead quite a bit in this. Yeah, I just cheated my way through that fight because you know what? It's horrible and I hate it. Because he doesn't always come out every single time that you get to low health. It's just kind of a random thing, as if he's going to actually show up. So he gets sent to the X zone. Ugh, terrible. I mean, look, it's like if he showed up as soon as one of the characters like got to low health, or even all of the characters. That would be one thing, but that's not what happens, unfortunately. Also, only having 3 party members is not great. And of course, was that a Magicite on the throne? Yes. And that is definitely going to be the thing to get right now. Because if I remember correctly... Right. If I remember correctly, there's one good piece of Magicite. And basically, I'm just going to end it here for the episode because, oh man, that one took a while. That fight in particular. Alexander. Which, yeah, I mean, nothing particularly great. I mean, Pearl is nice and everything, but, you know, I thought it also gave you some sort of, like, big bonus on level up. I guess not. Oh well.